Chat, what's good? What's good? What's popping? What's good? We live, we litty. Let's get it. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. All right, week 9. Now we're into the thick of things. Now we're for real into the thick of things. This is when, like we're in the final push. Like this, I won't say final push. Like you got a couple more weeks to really string some things together, but this is where you can kind of start catching opponents lacking. Opponents start pulling, letting their foot off the gas. Guys start, really thinking about, what they're going to do with their rosters. How can they figure out how they can really get the best bang for their buck for their rosters heading into playoffs? Yeah. Raiders phantom tax the whole fucking team, bro. Like Raiders, I had woke up at like 2 in the morning, like 2:30. And like my phone just starts going off. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, roll over. I'm like, yo, what is? And I just see Raiders fire sale going crazy. Like I think like the first piece of like news dropped at like 2 a.m. Like they held back no time. That was bloody wild, mate. Raiders just dominated the headlines today. I saw something flying in my fucking room. Tomorrow, Will Levis cooks, and every Rumboyz apologizes. Hey, we will see. We will see. They're a plus 130 on the line. It's a 3-point spread. 37 is the over under. Dude, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't think that was going to happen until after the season. I knew that we were going to trade both of them. I knew that because we weren't going to be able to afford to keep both. We weren't going to be able to afford to pay both. So like that I knew. I was just like, yo, fucking middle of the season, like we're gonna fire sell. So it's obvious that Revere's gonna be out of the building at the end of the season. And I'm happy about it. I don't like it like that it's coming in the form of us tanking, but it is what it is. Yes, Aiden O'Connell's season. Jimmy G benched, O'Connell in. He's the guy. He's gonna be a guy. I didn't go for Aiden O'Connell as much in leagues. I went and I made sure that I snatched up Taylor Heineke. I know Arthur Smith offense, so on and so forth. But I'm okay. Like I'm okay with it. I'm okay going. I think I feel like I'll be fine. I feel like I'll be fine. Let's see here. Someone asked me, itty bitty South City asking me about Brendan Cooks. One Brendan Cooks coming right up. Brandon Cooks available in this league. He doesn't have a back-to-back double-digit games. Week 6 and then week 8 they had the bye. They go against Philly. If you're needing a wide receiver 3, and it's kind of slim pickings there. I wouldn't mind, if Dallas is going to choose to get hot in November, like this is the time they need to do it, and they need to spread the ball around. I would be willing to pull Brandon Cooks off of waivers. Available in 55% of leagues, 18% started. Interesting. The Raiders QB coach, now head coach, immediately made O'Connell starting. Oh yeah, like I think that it was kind of one of those things. Not necessarily coach had to get to make the decision. It was, yo, you're doing this. We're blowing this up. Like we're done. Yeah, Raiders, bro. They're now paying McGruden and McDaniels $80 million combined. to not coach. New head coach Antonio Pierce, Giants revenge. Yeah, we got scammed by the Niners. I mean, apparently that was the best deal that was coming through for Chase Young. Teams were more willing to do a deal for Montez Sweat. Giants gave up the best offer for Sweat. So yeah. Or Bears, I'm sorry. Bears gave up the best offer for Bears gave up the best offer for Sweat. So yeah. And then that was the best thing, I guess, that we were going to be able to get for Chase Young, apparently. So I wish we would have pulled back. We would have, gotten some offensive line talent from some godforsaken team that's maybe not doing so well. But whatever. Now, apparently, you guys want to trade for Belichick in the offseason. Yeah, right. It was like a Purdy situation. Purdy had just solidly outperformed. We haven't seen Aiden O'Connell necessarily outperform. They're gonna have to figure out things at the quarterback position for that team. And it's gonna come in the form of a draft pick. Good luck to that guy that gets to the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, maybe the defense knew O'Connell better than Jimmy. Hoas Hunt or Aaron Jones? Probably Hunt. Aaron Jones has been disappointing. Like Aaron Jones is a crazy case, right? Aaron Jones is a crazy case. Check it out, chat, because for a guy so talented, he is pretty much missed majority of the season. He's limited today with the fucking hamstring. He only has 2 double-digit games. Week 7, 10.7 fantasy points against Denver. How the fuck do you not run roughshod against Denver? I don't know. Week 1 against Chicago, when Chicago clearly wasn't clicking, had nothing going for them really. Chicago came out flat. We expect that, etc. He had 29.70 points. Bro played 51% of the snaps last week against Minnesota. Who teams put up points against Minnesota? Like, I'm off the Aaron Jones train this year for the rest of the season. Off the Aaron Jones train. Don't get me wrong, Kareem Hunt, only wide receiver 40, not that much better, but his last 3 games, San Fran, Indy, Seattle, 19, 16, 16. They're playing Arizona this week. Arizona's going to be starting at one Clayton Tune. Yes, Kyler did full practice today. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, no, not doing the Jaren Hall thing. Not doing that. Apparently, Adams and Jacobs had meetings leading to him getting fired. I'm sure when there are whole reels and TikToks and shorts of fans screaming at you as you are in public, leaving the stadium, walking through a local casino, when you can't even walk around your own city that your team is housed at, and Mark Davis is getting yelled at, Mike, whatever fuck bullhead, cut, wannabe trunks cut, have an ass. Fuck are you not a Super Saiyan? You didn't come out of fucking Vegeta and Bulma. Fuck you rocking a bowl cut for? getting harassed in public, people yelling at him. Please fire McDaniels, fire McDaniels. I don't know, Aiden. You guys got something special building and brewing down there, and you guys can once playoffs hit, it's any man's game. It's any man's game. Pearson Champ Kelly came into the press conference like NWA. Oh my gosh. What up, Daniel? Yeah, both Browns running backs. You could be you're rolling with, especially over Aaron Jones. Yeah, Aaron Jones, we're done with. We're done with. Don't Basuda. We're throwing him in the fucking garbage. It's like Chubb and Hunt again. Both running backs are lineup plays. Yeah, you can line them both up. Yeah, I'm not investing in this. Like Hall is pretty much, for the most part, I want to say Hall is pretty much wide open available. Like I want to say you can pretty much get Hall everywhere. Yeah, he's available in the league. 6% roster. No one has rushed to go and get this kid. I think people would much rather make a trade for Dobbs if they're really in a rough spot. If you had Kirk Cousins, there was a chance that you were probably fighting for fucking playoffs. But then also, that makes way for guys, to kind of move up those QB ranks. And who knows who the next league winner for you this year could be. I mean, we could very well be talking about, well, Brock Purdy winning your league with the amount of quarterbacks that have gone down. Taylor Heineke winning your fucking league. Taylor Heineke won me a league last year. Well, he was part of the team that won, but yeah. Downs. Well, it's really between Downs and Palmer, right? Is the way I feel. Dell has kind of been on like a downslope. So the question really is Downs or Palmer. Downs, wide receiver 30, double-digit games over the span of the last 4. Had a big breakout against Cleveland. 29, a big fantasy breakout, I should say, 29.5 fantasy points. He had 80 yards against New Orleans. So I really do like Downs. Joshua Palmer, are they going to get the ball to him? How's that going to work out? Brandon Staley not competent. He had a little bit of a knee kind of, bang up. I feel like I want to go Downs. I feel like Downs is just the most reliable option out of those 3. Hall might cook. He was nice in college. Yeah, but I would much rather go and get a Heineke. I would much rather go and get a Heineke. You wouldn't rather have Heineke trotting out there for you? Bro, my league standings are all over the place. I have leagues where I'm 3. I have a league where I'm 1. I have a league where I'm 6. I have a league where I'm 9. I have a league where we could just say fuck it and stick a fork in it. I'm like 10th in that one. I could make a push, but still. I had a higher grade on Hall than O'Connell, and he has JJ and Addison. I get that. I get that. We gotta see. We gotta see how it's gonna play out. Yeah, basically, Downs is eating. Yeah. Waller showed up for National Tight Ends Day, and they were like, "All right, that's enough of that." I feel like that's pretty much how that went. I'll say that. Like, okay, deep lead, serious situation, scary hours type situation, right? Scary hours type situation. Are you are you playing Hall or Baguette? Should I trade Ford for Higgins? Offers on the table, but my only other running backs are Hall, Cook, and Mini Min Robinson, Brian Robinson Jr. I kind of like, what's your record? What's your record and where are you ranked in the standings right now? That matters. For me, that's something that matters. I have so much supporters, so now I own so much Logan Thomas. So I mean, that's a good balance back. Four, okay, you're 4-4, middle of the pack. Mm, brother, I don't think you do it. I want to do it. I'm gonna let you know off brick. I would do it, but I'm looking at one more thing before I finalize that. But I'm probably not doing it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving up running back 21 for wide receiver 58. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bengals are back. Like Bengals are back, but that's a tough, yeah, that's a tough sale. Because you just be swinging for the upside at that point versus the consistency. And I don't know if that's what we want. I guess the only logical thinking for me would be moving forward, fear of him continuing to get banged up and be injured. And that would be the only reason why I would do it is because it's like, okay, no, but we don't have enough information to say that this could be a lingering type of thing. I mean, the athletic is saying no setbacks. So I left that 16-man commish was doing weird ass shit. Damn. This is about the time that where commissions do weird desperate shit. See, don't you guys love that I don't do that to you guys? Like, don't you guys love that I don't? If you play in a Rumboyz league, it's pretty fucking chill. You know, like I agree. I agree. This feels like Zach Moss is always going to keep being in the way. Walker's still RB7, dog. Walker's still RB7. And he had a fucking down week last week, bro. JT has that big explosive game against Cleveland in week 7. But other than that, it's 14-14 in regards to double digit points. When he returned, it was for what we get, knocking off the ring rust. It feels like they still have this connection with Zach Moss. Moss is still RB4. I don't think Moss is gonna go anywhere either, dog. I don't think Moss is gonna go anywhere. I feel being scared of K9's schedule. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, if anything, it would probably be like Kamara. If anything, it would be Kamara. Kamara would be the one I would. It wouldn't be JT. It would be Kamara if I choose to do it. Kamara, just a wee bit above K9, RB6. He's got Chicago, Minnesota by week 11. You know, hey, he said maybe I should leave my 2-6 league and just give $10 to Aiden. It is on something. Yeah. Hold up. Would I trade Cup for Adams? Adams, oh, no, I wouldn't. Yes, dude, legit paid somebody off using the league money to trade and then turned off vetoes. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, we got some over on Twitch. Make sure you guys jump on over to Twitch tonight. Let's get some chats going over on Twitch. Would you trade K9 and Thielen for Jamar Chase and Amari Cooper, 16-man PPR? My roster is Burrow, CMC, Kamara, Amon, Thielen, Logan Thomas, Hall, Chiefs defense, Jake Elliott. And you got Walker on the bench right now. You could afford to do that. You actually could afford to do that and get away with that. Without Cooper, so no Cooper, so K9 and Thielen for just Jamar. You get the stack. I respect getting the stack. I mean, yeah, he's been riding your bench. For the other person, the bye week is already out of the way. So I mean, they're getting the upside on that. The not getting Cooper part is where I'm like, fuck. But then Cooper would end up probably just being the guy that would ride the bench. I'd do it. I would do it. I would do it. In 16 man, I would do it. Because then you have Amon-Ra, Chase, Logan Thomas, stable tight end. Brees Hall, Chiefs defense, Jake Elliott. Yeah. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Like, don't get me wrong. Thielen's having a fucking season. Like, Thielen's going to win somebody some serious fucking fantasy. Your Bucks down 17. Fuck J Money. The next day, he did a trade. I was the last veto, and he knew, so he forced vetoed that trade I sent you yesterday to get back. What are these commissioners doing? Abolish these commissioners. These people should not be allowed to run fantasy football leagues. Woo! Should I pick up Dobbs? My QBs right now are Purdy and Levis. I have Dobbs, Hawk, and Jettis stack. I like that. I like that for especially like bye week holds. I do like that for like a bye week hold type of situation. Because yeah, Levis lit it the fuck up against Atlanta. You're going against the likes of Watt and Highsmith in this next game, you know. Gonna be super tough. Gonna be super tough. Yo, let's get some more action popping off on the Twitch, y'all. Hell yeah. I'm loving Priceless Penguin asking questions over there. Commissioner moved the waiver wire, and everyone is wondering why the first place guy team is so stacked, and I'm blackballed for making trades. Bro, they're colluding. They're colluding so they together win the pot, and they're probably going to split it. What about Hall and Kenneth Walker for Jamar and Brown? Hollywood? Talking about Hollywood Brown? I wouldn't mind that. I still wouldn't mind that. Because it's about you bringing back the firepower of Chase. I mean, in order to bring back Chase, you're going to need that. You're really, really going to need that. Let's go. Big shout to Priceless Pigeon. Make sure you give us a follow over on the Twitch. Yes. Yes, Dino. Yes, I'm completely. Yes. Like you get, so you kind of get screwed on the return on the running back. Cup has only had really 2 fucking good games, week 5, week 6. Um, hang on 1 second, Nino. And you'd be downgrading to RB2. Fuck no. K9's not worth those 2. That person's getting off by getting K9. They get nothing in getting Higgins and Evans. I mean, okay, stable floors here and there. No, back out. Evans, wide receiver 14, but it's a weird, wonky wide receiver 14. Week 2 inflates his stats. And then also against Atlanta. Higgins, like we discussed, wide receiver 58. I'm all for moving Higgins off of your team, but the return that you're going to get wouldn't be no. You're going to be downgrading. Fuck no, you're going to be downgrading. I'm just thinking after the bye week, Stafford will be healthy again, and Cup goes elite. I got Bijan and Brees at running back already. No, man. I feel like you're good. You're good. You probably have a really good record, don't you? You probably have a really good fucking record. Could almost guarantee you got a good record. I have better experience with public leagues than playing in this league where it's communism and there's no corrupted commish. Yeah. It sucks if you have a corrupted commish. Start Gabe Davis versus Cincinnati, Higgins versus Buffalo, or Downs versus Carolina. Oh, why can't we fucking start, dude? I want to go. I feel like I want to say Gabe Davis. I feel like I want to say Gabe Davis. Like, I really, really feel like I want to say Gabe Davis here, bro. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Gabe Davis. We're gonna go with Gabe Davis. Solid double-digit floors. His worst games were week 1, week 6, week 7. But for the most part, he's a 20-plus point machine. And I mean, worst case scenario, he gives you what, 10, 15 points. Like, I would go Davis, Downs, Higgins. I really wish it could be Davis and Downs, like, too. But I get it. I understand. Yeah, see, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, no, you good, bro. You don't need to do that. Fuck the rest of the league, bro. You don't need to do that. Whoop they ass, Nino. Whoop they ass. Keep whooping their ass. Should I trade Cup for Tay? Here's the thing, like, it's like I'm just so out on the Raiders. I'm so out on the Raiders. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Last night or this past week was Tay's worst game. Do it. Grateful for Robbie not being corrupt. I would never, bro. Search Rumboyz. Look for the shot glass logo. Give us a search on Twitch. Rumboyz, spell with the Z. Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I mean, I could start too, but I'm benching Waddle or Zay Flowers. No. I'm too big of a Zay Flowers fan. I can't. I will never tell anyone to bench Zay Flowers. I don't think that there'll ever be a situation where I'm benching Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers lives in my flex. Zay Flowers lives in my flex rent free, completely rent free. Oh, a question about my favorite freaking Hokie of all time. Shout out Virginia Tech. Um, he'll be back. He should be back week 10. He should be back week 10. If someone has dropped him, I mean, he's 59% rostered. So he's probably floating around in leagues, and I would so be willing to have Khalil Herbert coming back, especially for heading into the Thanksgiving stretch. Because like Roshan needs Herbert, Herbert needs Roshan. The two have to work in tandem. I ain't hating. Don't be hating. No, I would do it. I would so do it. I would fucking do that. I mean, Herbert went through walkthroughs, you know. So Fields will be back, you know, probably around that week 10 time too. I'm liking that. Let's go. Keep the Twitch. Keep the fucking Twitch chats going. Everyone flood the fucking Twitch. Let's go. War Eagle. What's up? He said pick 2 for this week. Pacheco, Mixon, Cook. Oh my. He said your favorite, someone that you've warmed up to, another one of your favorites. Running against that Buffalo defense is tough. Running, like just playing against that Buffalo defense is tough. For real, for real. Let's see some things. Fucking top 2 defense. Gosh. Fuck. Buffalo, top 2 fantasy defense. Joe Mixon, RB20, has never really gone out and disappointed for like to be honest. He's out there running with a chest injury. Jacob's definitely one of the two. I'm letting you know that right out the gate. I feel like I want to go James Cook. I really feel like I want to go James Cook here. You're getting more of the snap share from Joe Mixon. We're talking RB20 to RB17, Mixon being RB20. Both are definitely going to be heavily utilized. If you're Buffalo, you got to keep the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands. The best way to do that is to churn fucking clock. Otherwise, if Joe Burrow has the ball, he is going to go lights out. Joe Burrow don't give a fuck if they're the number 2 fantasy defense. Joe Burrow don't care. Joe Burrow don't care. That Bengals defense is going to have to come out fucking firing. Like, they're going to have to come out firing. Bengals are a top 10 fantasy defense. They're positive for fantasy points. This is going to be a knockout, drag out game. I feel like I want to go Pacheco and Cook. But there's definitely a damn good fucking case for Joe Mixon. There's a damn good case for Joe Mixon in this. And I wouldn't, and I honestly, War Eagle, I don't even mind if you were like, okay, well then I'm gonna go Pacheco and Mixon then. Like, I feel like you're gonna those two are gonna be so close. It's gonna be splitting fucking hairs between those two. Pacheco for sure. It's gonna be splitting hairs between those two. I feel like Pacheco at this point is a must start every fucking week. Like Isaiah Pacheco's a must start every week. Top 10 running back Sure, yeah, okay, they had a rough outing against Denver. That's not gonna happen twice in a row. Like, they have to face Miami, they're definitely gonna play up to Miami's competition. Hey, let's go. Way to hop on over to the Twitch treat. I have Kittle on bye, so I'm starting Taysom Hill versus Chicago this week. And Taysom, we believe. Good luck with that. My whole bone that I have to pick with Taysom Hill is that he gives us these random, relevant fantasy weeks, and then he falls off the fucking face of the earth again. Start Taysom Hill because we don't know what the hell Washington's going to look like. And Ron Rivera ain't competent right now. So start Taysom Hill. You know, I know somebody brought up, yeah, down here, War Eagle brought that up. Brad, I'm answering both you and War Eagle's questions at the same time. So yeah, that's how I'm running that one. Yes, I'm a Joe Burrow stan. Trade Gus Edwards and Lockett for Marquise Brown or Amari Cooper. I have K9 and Pollard at running backs. Ooh. You want to trade the Gus boss, eh? You want to trade the Gus boss, eh? Top 20 running back. Top 20 running back. Do you really trust? I mean, I don't know. Lockett. I like moving Lockett, kind of. I mean, wide receiver 36. I'm just trying to make sure it's not a situation of splitting hairs. Marquise Brown's been really solid receiver. I mean, we already know I have very, very, very strong feelings towards Mari Cooper. I don't like it. I feel like keep Edwards and Lockett. I play keep Edwards and Lockett. Cooper's not giving. Cooper's just not giving for me. Taysom Hill or oh wait, I already answered that. Fuck, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Over under how long you last? I'm successful on first day. But Saturday is coming up. I think I am gonna go, be at that. So Saints defense or Raiders defense? That's what makes me just the thought of Raiders anything like in terms of fantasy. Hell no, not the Raiders defense. Yeah, I'll take my chances with the Saints. I will take my chances with the Aints. I'm actually playing the Aints. They're look 13th in defense. Last 3 weeks have been fairly rough for them, but you know what? I'm with it. I'm with it. And the Aints, I'm trusting it in terms of fantasy defense. I'm trusting them over the Raiders. I'm trusting them over. I get the Raiders got to play the Giants. Nope. Nope. New coach, interim coach or whatever the fuck they're doing there. Bears. No. What's good, Matt? What's good? Trade King Henry for Pacheco. I almost feel like this would be something that I would do. Like this would so be something that I would do. Both solid. Both solid. Both top 12 guys. I don't blame you if you do it. But I mean, you're only moving up a couple of spots in terms of fantasy. Like, what in it 12? Oh my gosh. I see what you're saying, Brad. But y'all are assholes, man. Damn. Trade Jacobs for Pacheco? Probably. Probably. All Jacobs is doing is getting ran into the ground. I like Pacheco more, I feel like, heading into the playoffs than Jacobs. Like, at least Pacheco will be fighting for seeding, so we'll have reason to play. Whereas Raiders ain't fighting for shit. So there ain't a reason for Jacobs to do nothing when it comes time for fantasy playoffs. Beasley had 6 threes. Damn. Should have betted that. I'm 2-6. Obviously, what's up, Liam? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Damn. Instead of 6 parties, it's going to 3. My gosh, y'all are mean. I'm 2-6. Obviously, something needs to change. Stroud, Lawrence, Bijan, Jacobs, Cup, Devontae Smith is something that needs to change. Komet, we need to try and get us a maybe get us a better receiver. Ridley, we need to get us a better receiver there. Someone that can be more consistent for us. Aaron Jones can go. Aaron Jones can go. Find the closest Packers fan to you in your league and fucking move Aaron Jones over there. Jonathan Taylor, Pierce, Sutton, Dell. Dell's been on a down slope. Connor, what do I do? Everything from Devontae Smith to Aaron Jones and Tank Dell. We need to package up and we need to ship out for some solid pieces, for like at least like 2 solid premium pieces. Like best of the best of the NFL, sir, is exactly what we need to be going out there and find. We need primo. We need primo heat. Like, you want to keep your heat, but you want to get rid of like your not heat and make it look like it's some heat and bring back just 2 pieces that are heat. I said that a lot, didn't I? Yeah, because we need those 4 pieces right there in the middle, from Devontae to Aaron Jones. Dell can all go in a dill. The battle for my RB12 spot. Tingley, what's good? What is good? Is Kamara for Diggs plus Pollard a smash accept? What's your record and what's the rest of your team look like? Probably, but I just like Kamara. I know, and I don't think that you need to be getting rid of Kamara right now. I think that like, yes, it is a smash accept. Like, it is a smash accept. What's your record and what's the other person's record? Are we helping this person? I mean, this feels equitable. Kamara, just Kamara for Diggs alone is good. So like the fact that you're getting 2, like you're getting 2 very, very solid pieces. And Diggs is a buy low right now. Kamara is like a sell high. Send Aaron Jones to Canadian League. Yeah, Aaron Jones is Shanghai Sharks, Brev. I feel like you got it. I feel like, yeah, I would do that. I want to know your record first. I want to know your record first. I really like having Kamara. If you're over 500 and you're looking at the playoffs, I don't think that we're doing this. Yeah. I am the Rizzler. I'm the Rizzler on the roof. Cup Hill and Kamara or Bijan Diggs and Eckler. I like that Cup Hill Kamara side a lot. Somebody brought up, hey, Stafford comes back healthy, yada yada yada. They can go boom. So that's where you're looking at that side of things. Yee. I'm gonna let it be known that I don't think that it's a Brock Purdy issue. I just want to randomly just say that. I feel that randomly needs to be brought up. I don't think that it's Brock Purdy. I don't think that Brock Purdy has necessarily been exposed or whatever. I think they need Trent Williams back. I think that that's the problem with San Fran right now. I think that's why it looks like San Fran sucks, because you don't have the best fucking offensive tackle in football on the field right now. I think that as soon as they get him and Debo back out there, they go right back to smacking teams all over the fucking place. And there'll be nothing that any of us can do realistically to stop them at that point. They left that man with fucking they left that man with pennies for illegal contact during a game. What? Bro, that's a hefty ass fine. That's a hefty fucking fine. I know we make fun of like the Tyreek Hill fines with like the socks and shit, but that's a hefty fine, bro. Damn. Damn, son. It's looking like it's gonna be a good week in fantasy for me this week. I'm happy. I'm happy with some of the decisions that I'm going to be making heading into this week. Fucking Matt Canada's offense better show up and show out. I'm going to be starting Warren in a couple of leagues. Warren just silently RB28. He's like, yo, you want to see me fucking try and jump into the top 24? I think he can move his way into the top 24 by the end of the season. Jack Srags 3-1 was good. Just traded Brees for CD. Good trade. Good. Good. I like that. I like that, especially if if Dallas can get hot right now. After the Washington fire sale, the NFC East is all Dallas's. Like it's Philly, it's Dallas. That's it. The other two teams don't fucking exist right now. My team doesn't exist. The Giants, they don't exist. So this is where you need CD to really get hot. I think it's a good trade. It's equitable. 5-3 PPR. See, standings, he's second, first scoring, and I'm third, second scoring. Fuck. Make the trade. I would be willing to make the trade. He's second and third. It's just a weak tag flip flop. It's Diggs. It's Pollard. Law, Kelsey, ETN, AK, Pacheco, Chan. Ooh, a Chan's coming back, and you could have AK. Then you'd have Pacheco in the flex. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh, it could be you and him in the Super Bowl. Oh, I don't like helping this fucker. Oh, I don't like helping him get Kamara. Fuck. Let me read the rest of this roster. Puka, Devontae. Oh, fuck Devontae. Flowers, Lockett, Dell, Rice, Wide receivers definitely not scary, so I can see why it'd be a smash. Except other guys 6-2 with a stacked team. It's gonna be you and him in the playoffs. It's gonna be you and him in the playoffs. It's a solid trade. It's a solid trade. It's a solid trade. And he's not trying to take advantage of you is the fucking thing. Then that's what makes it even crazier. It's like, so okay, so you're not taking advantage of me. It's fair trade. We both know at this point that we're both going to see each other in the playoffs because of our record and our scoring. Why are you trying to help me? And that's where it's like, like you could do it and it's not going to hurt. I feel like you doing it's not going to hurt. And like you said, you've been trying to upgrade receivers. And with the receivers that you have, it's kind of fucking hard without giving away a little bit something. Oh, he's definitely fucking playing mind games, mate. He's definitely playing mind games, mate. He knows you guys are going to see each other in the playoffs. Like, I feel like he's just like, well, we're going to see each other in the playoffs anyways. Let's fucking make it interesting. Like, either that or this dude just loves to fucking gamble. Austin Matthews becomes first North American athlete to sign with Prime before any NFL, NBA guy. This is going Bettman's game. Or this is growing Bettman's game. I'm pissed at myself. I should have kept Gibbs in the lineup, but I started Ford and lost by like 4 points. Ooh. I ain't going front. I started Gibbs everywhere that I had him, Zach. And boy, did it fucking feel good. Boy, did it feel good. Puka or Deontay? I have nothing against Puka Nacua. I'm a huge Puka Nacua guy. Give me Puka Nacua every day. Give me Puka Nacua, Puka, Kirk, or Hollywood. I feel like I still. It's Puka against Green Bay, dog. And I feel like I still play Puka. Puka's wide receiver 4 on the season, and he's so consistent, bro. Last week was a down week for him. Kirk also had a down week. Kirk is on fucking bye. So it's not going to be Kirk. It's Puka Nacua, dog. It's Puka Nacua. I'm sorry, man. Rod, what's good? What's good, bro? I still got that cup trade on my mind. Dude won't let the offer go. Why? What is he wanting? What is he wanting? Where are we at in this process? What's the latest update? What's the latest update, Rod? Rest of season? It's Puka. Rest of season? Yeah, I figured you were saying rest of season. What's up, Mike? What's up? Should have started Burrow too. Yeah, you probably should have started Burrow. As I told y'all last week, Burrow was going to be back. Devontae Smith or Kareem Hunt at flex. Hunt. It's going to be Hunt. It's going to be Hunt for me. Let's go. Let's keep the motion going on Twitch, y'all. Let's keep the motion going on Twitch. Turn the fuck up, Twitch. Let's go. It was at Mike Evans, K9 for Cup and Rashad White. I think I had a similar one like this up above in the chat. I just can't see myself doing it, man. I can't see myself doing it. Like you're needing Cup and White to like make leaps bounds, and you're needing Stafford to like really come back and be God level. Like, and I just don't see I'm not trying to be it. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Just saying. Like, you're needing Stafford after week 10 to come back and just snap. And I don't think that he, like, I don't know. I trust everything else. I don't know. And it's really became the Puka Nacua show. Like, it's really, really became the Puka Nacua show. It's still Puka, Aiden. You listed a bunch of all the other wide receiver twos with the guy who was wide receiver 4 on the fucking season. I get a big portion of his work came without Cooper Kupp being there. But I'm sorry. Like, it'd be Puka, Nico, Hollywood, or Puka, Nico, Kirk, Hollywood, Deontay. Is Scary Terry over T. Higgins? Fuck it at this point. I mean, it's became Jamar Chase is 7-11, dog. And as long as Chase is just always open, Higgins has became a fucking afterthought. It's almost as if the Bengals are playing as if they should have probably traded Higgins before the fucking deadline. McLaurin's going to get force fed. McLaurin's wide receiver 17. McLaurin's always going to give you a stable floor. Higgins is just so fucking like the fucking box of a Roddy Ricch song. It's Terry, dog. Like, he saw 12 targets and a fucking loss. Still gave you 17.3 fantasy points. I mean, I wish the TDs were up there a little bit more, but Ron Rivera's a fucking idiot. What are you going to do? I got people still interested in Devontae, so I can try and get an upgrade. Who are some low-end wide receiver ones? McLaurin. And I bet people would be like, oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and get rid of McLaurin. Cup would be a guy that you could probably go and get, just because you could be like, hey, like, my guy, like, he's like wide receiver fucking, like, what, 40? It's like wide receiver, like 50, 55. He's 55, wide receiver 55. You could combine Cup's last 2 performances. You could probably get you a Cooper Kupp. You could probably get you a T. Higgins. T. Higgins is wide receiver 58, but I mean, Higgins is going to have that upside for you. They'll hopefully eventually re-find Higgins. I would gladly move Devontae off of my team, for real. Like, you want to try and grab guys that like other fantasy players are going to be like, oh, well, like, yeah, that's done really much for me. Drake London is giving some stable outings, some stable floors. But I don't like any player that's in an Arthur Smith offense because I'm an asshole. So there's that. I mean, Devontae Smith is wide receiver 22. It has been that fucking bad. He showed out against Washington last week. He's got Dallas. But you only got like 3-4 more weeks of before you can trade, depending on how your league settings are. Excuse me. Like, you're really just hoping that there's a Higgins, a Cup, a London, the guys like that just start really popping the fuck off. Falcons pretty much could be in the driver's seat of the South there. I mean, hopefully they start opening up the playbook, going to London more. They're trying to fit Kyle Pitts in over like last kind of 2 weeks-ish. So I don't know, maybe Arthur Smith woke up one day and decided he was going to fucking be competent. Devontae's had, it feels like, more lows, more very basic games than highs. And the highs is what has him as wide receiver 22. Underneath the microscope, looking game to game to game to game to game, Devontae Smith is not wide receiver 22. It's very much boomer bust. He is very much a boomer bust player, and that can get very, very fucking dangerous very quick over having someone that can provide you some consistency. Schroeder through 5 games, 81 points, 46 to 6. He's on a tear. My gosh. That's fucking insane. Eckler and Waddle late season run while dudes have no bench struggling with bye weeks. Happy I didn't bust for a 6-for-1. Bro, your league is also that fuck that league, dog. Fuck your commissioner was colluding, has been colluding the whole season. You know? I just traded Lamar and Swift for Hall, Ridley and Chain in PPR. My other QBs are Herbert and Dak. W or L. Your QBs are fine. You balanced out the rest of the roster. It sounds like you were swinging for the fences here. You're like, I need to bring back some pieces. Chan, you're waiting 2 weeks at best to get him back on the field. A week, 2 weeks. Really hasn't been great. Hall's probably the best out of that. I don't think that you having Lamar and Swift, I probably would have been hoarding those players away from other teams. Shaka, I'm gonna go L. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go L. Don't fucking hate me, bro. Like I'm gonna go L here. It sounds like that you had a good thing going. Sounds like you had a really good thing going. What was your record? What was your record? If did you have was the record maybe not so great and that's why you did this? Like if you were, you know, if the record wasn't great, if you were below 500, I understand making the move, to try and balance out the roster. But if you were above 500, I don't get making this move. My gosh, that's crazy. Celtics up by 50. Fucking damn Boston. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. The action on Twitch tonight has been fucking lit, and I'm loving it. Like for real, for real. I'm loving the vibes over on Twitch, y'all. I'm really, really loving the vibes on Twitch, bro. We outside. Now I got that fucking song stuck in my head. I should have never brought it up. Should never, never, ever, 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 ever. Mike, you don't got Twitch, bro? What I think about Heineke, I picked up Heineke everywhere I could. I for real tried to pick him up everywhere I could. I think that it's a good move to go ahead and pick him up, even if you're not going to start him. One with bye weeks coming up, you're going to need a quarterback to start, especially in 2 QBs. So it's good to already have the third in a chokehold right now. But somebody with QB injuries and everything, somebody's going to go and try and go after him. I wanted to use it as a move to try and block other people from having him. I was able to do that. I was able to pull that off in many, many places. I think that it's a solid fucking move. Solid fucking move. That make sure you guys are hitting that like. I'm 5-3 and 6-2 and 5-3 in fantasy. Oh yeah, you're doing good. But you also you be tuning in here every day. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's no like on Twitch, but YouTube, y'all definitely be hitting that like. Y'all definitely hit that like. KSI was cooked in goalie equipment. Oh, I should have saw that. Saints kicker Goop is a baller. Is there a kicker like their kickers? Hold on. Saints kicker is fucking Lutz, isn't it? I swear it was real Lutz, bro. No, Lutz is the Broncos kicker. What the hell am I thinking? Damn. We can tell I have no shares of the Saints kicker, but that's because I drafted Evan McPherson, Joey Sly, Jake Elliott everywhere in my leagues that we play with kickers because kickers' lives matter as well. Well, I just kicked her off my roster. This chick just said, "Our Christmas tree is officially back in the house. I'm gonna start decorating it tomorrow." Bloop. Yeah, Blake Group. Okay. It was the way that it was spelled. My fault. I hope the fucking Nuggets lose. I hope they lose every game this season. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Yeah, bro. They've already started freaking thawing her out. Of course, Buckner's your kicker. You're a Chiefs fan. It's gonna be some good betting this weekend. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Whoa. Chill, Leafs. Chill, Brev. Chill, Brev. Chill, Brev. It's gonna be some good gambling this weekend. Starting with tomorrow night. I'm like low key interested in that 3-point spread. Derek Lewis got a DUI? Damn. Chiefs, Dolphins to cover. Dolphins to cover, bro. Oh, but money lines, obviously the juice. That's a Germany game. Frankfurt, baby. Seattle ain't doing shit against Baltimore. Baltimore's playing their best fucking football right now. I mean, Seattle can do their best to try and slow them down, but sorry. Baltimore by 6. Watson was limited in practice today. I still hope it's PJ Walker. PJ Walker, Clayton Tune. Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns there. Saints, Bears. Not with that 8.5-point spread for the Saints. Bears can probably cover that. Bears can cover that 8.5. We will be live. We will be live for that. 2027 Rugby World Cup odds. I'm betting it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not taking Vikings could probably, even with Hall at quarterback, could probably still cover that 4.5. Make for great football, make for great narrative, especially heading into November or here in November. I like the money line at plus 170. I think Atlanta definitely wins the game at 205, but okay. I like that. I like that. Let's see here. Of course, all of these things that I'm saying are subject to change until Friday night. When I really lock in, well, Sunday morning when I really lock everything in. What up, Matt? What's good? What's good? J Money, it's gonna be 6 a.m. there for you. Yes, I know that Chase Young to the Niners is gross, bro. I know, but Washington getting ahead of the books, fucking fire selling it, definitely means that Rivera's going to be gone. So, it is what it is. We'll draft some young studs. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Washington against New England. I'm still going to take Washington, even though we have absolutely no fucking defense. Somehow I'll win. Somehow I'll win. Colts, Carolina. Bryce Young getting that win over CJ Stroud was sick, but it wasn't a dominating performance. So I'm going to go Colts. Cowboys, Eagles. I'm going the Eagles. I'm not going the Eagles. I'm sorry. Like there's just no way. Fuck Dallas. Fuck both teams, but there's no way that Dallas is beating Philadelphia. Plus 136 though as a dog. I mean, worth a little bit of juice if you want to take it. Yeah, we breed defensive studs pretty well, so we'll be fine. So 5 a.m. I have to wake up to watch Dolphins Chiefs. Damn, that's gonna be crazy. Devontae Adams or Garrett Wilson this week, PPR. Adams needs to get his revenge. Excuse me. They're playing against the New York Giants. It's Aiden O'Connell. You probably get maybe a little bit more scoring out of the Chargers-Jets game, I feel. I wouldn't be shocked if Giants even won against the Raiders. Raiders have so much shit that happened this week. That's a lot of adversity to have to overcome. I feel like you start Adams. There's definitely a fucking case to be made to start Garrett Wilson. You know that they're going to fixate on Garrett Wilson. You know they're going to go to Garrett Wilson. Whereas the Raiders, they can choose, just heavily run dominate. With Jacobs, Adams, great route runner. He'll find himself open. Is Aiden O'Connell going to be able to get him the ball? So I think that's where things get a little bit iffy, and I think that's where I begin to lean a little bit more Garrett Wilson versus one Devontae Adams. I really think that Heineke's going to light it up for Atlanta. I'm not worried about Atlanta at all this week. That's why I mentioned earlier. Atlanta money line it just feels solid. Let's see here. Yeah, I kind of just diagnosed that Giants Raiders game. Completely wouldn't be shocked if Giants won that one. Sunday Night Football, Bengals Bills. I'm taking the Bengals. I think that the Bengals are back. That over under at 49 is scary. 2-point game. Give me Cincinnati all the way. Incoming AM34 hat trick. Being a prime hydration athlete. I think O'Connell might rely on Adams a lot. I don't know though. I feel like he'll have to, but I mean, is the timing going to be there? Or are things going to click? That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. And they made all those decisions today, and it's not a whole lot of time to practice and get that down. Packers over Rams. Yeah. No, I'm not going Packers over Rams. I'm going Rams over Packers. It's definitely Rams over Packers in that one. For me, for sure, for sure. It's Rams over Packers. Just Jordan loves time. It's no posh. I like Houston over Tampa as well. I like Houston over Tampa. Tampa to cover the 2.5. I don't think so. No way, no how. Stroud's a winner, and he's gonna want that. He's gonna want that win back. The game O'Connell played, Jacobs led the team in targets. I would probably start Adams, but temper expectations. And that's where I said I would lean Garrett Wilson there between the Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson type of thing. I think that it's going to be a better outcome, even if it's an outcome of Garrett Wilson outscoring Devontae Adams by 4 points. I think that you are going to want those 4 points. Stream Sunday Night Football or get crushed by bro. Both. Let me have both. Both. I'll be streaming Sunday Night Football this week. Everything will be back to normal this week. Don't worry. I promise you that. I promise you that. You're gonna take the Titans tomorrow? Okay. Okay. Three-point spread. I feel like I don't know. Titans show a lot of new under Will Levis. I mean, he lit shit up last week. Can he do that 2 weeks in a row against a high power defense that involves TJ Watt and Highsmith is going to be interesting. Leafs, who doesn't want that? Who would not? I don't know anyone that would say no. Yeah, Falcons over Vikings, easy for me. Yeah. Going for Vikings. You don't care if there's no Cousins? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Brandon Staley is a fucking choke artist. I'm gonna go Jets over Chargers. Well, I'm gonna go Jets over Chargers. Brandon Staley's a choke artist. That's all there is to it. I don't think that it's a Herbert problem. I think Herbert tries his best to be elite. I don't think that his coaches have put him in the best positions to be elite. Staley needs to go. A loss to the Jets that are quarterbacked by Zach Wilson could bode in favor for Chargers fans to get Staley out of the door. Just saying. I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets and Chargers get their dream, get their prayers answered of Staley getting fired. Like that's a fair take. Exactly. See, J Money's with me. Like he's like, yo, like hold on, like yeah. Least watching a little bit of hockey over there. Nice. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that sneeze. Woo. I'll try and fit in a couple more takes here. Yep, more hockey talk there from Leafs. Yeah, I feel like I went through, some good fantasy questions for you guys. I went through some good shit. I want to take a look at this lineup really quick. Come on. This little lineup of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Excuse me. Are you starting Higby or Johnny Smith, chat? I feel like that's so tough. Like Higby against Green Bay seems like a lock. But Johnny's been getting looks. Do we go Warren or George Pickens? I feel like I'm gonna stick with Pickens there. Yeah, I'll stick with Pickens there. And we got that New Orleans defense up against Chicago. I really like this lineup heading into this week. Joe Burrow, QB1, Sam Howell, QB2, Mixon, Miniman Robinson, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, Higbee, Pittman, Pickens, Gay, Matt Gay, New Orleans Saints defense. Like I'm liking it. He likes it. He likes it. On my bench, I have Badgett, Warren, Gibbs, Tajay Spears, Johnny Smith. I'm okay with this. This is the home league. You know, we had a cool 6th seed in this one. You know, me and 7th we tied 4-4. A little bit of parity is shaking up in the home league. You know, I'm sure I got some fight over these last couple of weeks, and a lot of motherfuckers ain't liking it right now. I could pull Zach Moss and Puka Nacua off this dude's team. He wants Pittman. And I can't remember who. Oh, he wants Pittman and Gibbs. I don't know if I can move off of Gibbs just yet. I mean, they're on the bye. Montgomery will probably be back. I feel like I should do that trade. I should fucking do that trade. I need to do that trade. I need to do that trade. I'm gonna do that trade. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking send it. I'm gonna send it and be like, bro, let's revisit this. Oh, I think I should do that fucking trade again. Fuck. Levis, Mostert, Moss, Allen, Thielen, Kelsey, Mixon, Ravens, Buckner. Okay. Probably Hal out of those three. Probably Hal out of those three. Hal's QB8. You gotta stream Hal out of those three. Sorry, Tingley. I'm not even making it biased, bro. Like it's just a thing. Like I'm just keeping it true with you. I'm just keeping it true with you, bro. You have a car will likely go out there and fucking let you down. Like Carr will go out there and let you down. Baker Mayfield's QB fucking 18. Baker Mayfield's fucking QB 18, dog. No. Yeah, Carr's gonna let you down. Baker Mayfield's QB 18. Carr's QB 21. Yo, yeah, you're playing fucking Sam Howell. Howell won't let you down. You'll be good. How was the Mario Douglas your op, bro? That man's been moving up the waiver wire. It'd be like that. It is what it is. I know, bro. Like, yeah, Carr, Baker, no. Howell, yes. Poor Saints fans, though, huh? Fucking poor Saints fans. Can't catch a break, right? I'm playing a person in my home league that hasn't won a single game. This motherfucker took Anthony Richardson with the one-on-one. We see how that turned out. So I get the dub over. I should get the easy dub over him. He's starting Mac Jones and Jordan Love as his two quarterbacks. So I should be able to steamroll this one. $300 on the line, plus a brand new GLD and a Rumboyz championship ring on the line in the home league. You know, that should get me. And then the dude that's 1 seed is playing 5 seeds. So that should get me at least into 5. That should at least get me into 5. If I can, if I can move up to 5, 3 seeds playing 4 seed right now or this week. Okay, so that would make it a 3-way tie for 4th. So I could potentially jump 2 spots. So if I could get into 4th, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that if I end up in 4th in that, That's weird. Hurts, Stevenson, Hunt, Hill, Waddle, Thomas, Godwin, Chiefs, Buckner. Okay, yeah, having Hurts is, cheat code. Definite cheat code. I'm gonna get drunk and send a trade tonight. To the 8-0 team. That's 101. It's the highest scoring team in the league. Like, yo, let me take Zach Moss off your hands. This is because I want to shake shit up. That's your other league. See, having Jordan Love as a quarterback, but I mean, you're positive in all your leagues. So I mean, Hunt, Akers, Allen, Cooper, Thomas, Flowers, Bucks, Gay. Like you're over 500 in all of your leagues. So I mean, you're fucking killing it. You're doing good. Chat, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wind down here. We're really getting into playoff push now. Like now we're in playoff push. Now we're really talking about playoffs. We're really looking at how to advance, what we got to do. Tough season. Tough season still ahead. Don't stop setting lineups. Like I'm looking here, and the competition that's behind me. That's 4-4. That's 3-5. It's thick competition. It's tough competition. Those guys get 1 or 2 wins. Somebody somehow beats me, and a lot can happen. That's why, we're needing these weeks where it's like, okay, like, hey, I'm in 6th right now. There's a chance I can, jump 2 spots. I really need that 2-spot jump. If I jump 1, it's fine. Really need that 2-spot jump. Get that 2-spot jump. Let's see if we can make a trade, make ourselves even better. Right now would be this time for me to make a trade for my team going up against a guy who is 0-8. Make a trade, go out there, and then continue pushing for, our lineup, at least getting in, maintaining top 4, getting in top 3, really giving one something to have to fucking worry about come playoffs. All righty. Has 3 teams, 7-1 out of 17 leagues. Who? Because I definitely don't. 6-2 with the Hurts lineup. Nice. All right, chat. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. Love and appreciate all of you. We out here. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all tomorrow night. Thursday night football on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Arr.